is there going to be any spin-off shows about Brendan? Is that what you're going for?
You know what? Listen,
Mental Brendan.
Mentally unwell.
Mentally unwell, Brendan.
Yeah, we can't say anymore. You know, that's
he
what
is
it is.
Shrek. I think he is.
You give me that analogy of like Brendan's a bit like Shrek. You think first level.
He's a bit angry. He's in a swamp.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know
he's an onion.
You know what he needs? He just needs love.
Yeah, lad. Just like all of us.
I mean, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this week's episode of the Sly. I don't think we'll top this. We're here in the Sly Guy podcast with my guest, James McKegney.
Do you know what I like? Woo! Do you know what I like? I like that you have like just a host of young boys behind the scenes now.
Listen,
you're like Willy Wonka of the podcast world.
I feel like, and
Big
these guys
Davey's
are
podcast factory.
They are kept in a factory and fed on chocolate. As like that's what we do. But yeah, I mean, listen, your chocolate's very white.
Fudge, lad.
Yeah.
No one knows what we look like, but just describe us in 3 words.
Young, hot boys. There we go. That's what we need. But you know what? There's been a little bit.
I wouldn't expect anything less from you, dude.
You know, that's fair. Like I think that everyone has something behind the camera. I think to make things work, and to me, the only thing I needed was the young boys, and here we are.
That was it.
Working.
That was the secret sauce.
Yeah, the secret fudge.
The secret fudge, the hot fudge
that
holds this whole thing together. Like
fudge. The chocolate in the factory?
Yeah.
Yes, the hot
Big
fudge.
Big Davey's hot fudge factory.
Get in that ring and get ready for them hot fudge to pour over you. You'd be like, oh, it's actually not a river. If anything, a sprinkle. I'm like, shut up. It used
a few drops of hot fudge on the floor.
Listen,
it's like, I don't think you can call this a river. Eh?
No, I'm like
a few blobs, about a quart.
Yes, we drop anyway.
Sly Guy.
Some people have been asking the questions about the young boys behind the scenes and who are they? You know,
just refer to them as the young boys.
Yeah, like it took us a wee while getting settled on a term.
Yeah,
and that's where we are. We've settled on the young boys, and people are loving it.
Do you know what you just need to do? What was it? Bed knobs and broomsticks, where there was like that guy in the big carriage, and it was full of kids. You need to recreate that photo of the young boys.
Right, okay, well we can.
It may not have been Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Sorry, Bed Knobs and Broomsticks.
I thought you said Ben Knobs, like that sounded like a wrestler.
Yeah.
Just Ben Knobs. Sounds like a guy. Ben Knobs would be a guy out of Fast and Furious. Is that not a character? Somebody Knobs?
Yes, it's like Hobbs' brother.
Hobbs? Oh.
It's my cousin, Knobs.
Ben Knobs and Broomsticks is a great movie though.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I actually thought you said Ben Knobs that time. I was like,
Ben Knobs, Broomsticks, Ben Hobbs. And other stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
But like it seems to be like nowadays that's frowned upon. Kidnapping children.
Right, okay.
Like
I didn't know where you were going there.
Back in the day it used to be a staple of films. Like you had the child catcher in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. You had the dude in Pinocchio.
Yep.
What was he called?
Geppetto.
Stromboli, yeah. He
no.
stole people.
Geppetto made Pinocchio.
Oh no, Geppetto.
Yeah.
People are a bit sly on Geppetto, like Geppetto. Like, it's perfectly normal. See if you're a guy who has suffered some form of loss and live alone with your cat.
Yeah.
Maybe you just want a bit of company.
Yeah,
like,
maybe.
Other people do other things for company. Like, for example, Ed Gein, who we spoke about last week.
Yeah, he went a wee bit off the rails looking for a creative project on the side.
So you'd rather someone build a little boy out of wood and hope he comes and manifest it into life. Like maybe that's all Geppetto was some sort of real like influencer before phones.
Yeah,
he's trying to manifest and just practice his
manifest a young boy. Lad, yeah, like you do bring up an interesting point, because a lot of the kids movies we used to watch did have a real dark element to them. Oh, yeah. Do you remember that? Like like for all the points you made there, the examples. But yeah, what was that about? Was that?
I think a lot of kids' movies had subliminal.
They scared me.
Messages.
A lot of kids' movies scared me when I was a kid.
But I think a bit. People were like, "Listen, if you're a good kid, life's sweet.
Yeah, if you're
you're bad, you're fucked.
Get in the cage."
Like another one too. I just watched last week with Matilda was the BFG.
Yeah,
Sophie's just in an orphanage. Kids hung about orphanages way more when we were a kid. If you're bad, you'll end up in an orphanage. You
Madeline?
look at
Kidnapped by the clowns?
Oh, I was wondering what you're...
Sorry, yeah.
Wow.
Whoa, also, yeah.
Whoa, man. Chill out.
That's what I refer to the Madeleine McCann case. Kidnapped by the clowns, lad.
Yeah.
These clowns out there kidnapping people.
I mean, whoever it was, clowns or not, they've done a good job of not getting lifted anyway.
Yeah.
Whatever's happening, but that's awful. I hate that case.
The Madeleine McCann case. Do you know what?
It'd be worse if I was like, I love it.
Yeah, I love that case, lad. It's the best.
A personal fave. Yeah.
Someone, do you know Dave from Labs?
Yes.
He was like, lad, I don't even think she's real at this point. And I was like, why is this? And he's like, every single time the government do something bad and they need people not to talk about it, they're like, new Madeleine McCann suspect.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do you know what? And he goes, I guarantee Madeleine will be in the papers in the next few weeks. By Christ, I walked into Centra. Who was in the papers? Madeleine McCann, lad.
Why did you get her?
She was ruffling the papers. Get all them damn papers.
Turn around. But no, that was the thing. Apparently,
them newspapers on Madeleine.
There was some dude, a politician, during 9/11, his emails got leaked, and I feel bad for him because this is a mug. He used the phrase, like, obviously everything was going on with 9/11, but there was some budgetary stuff he was trying to just like brush under the carpet. And in his email he wrote, "It's a good day for bad news." You know? And then that got leaked, and they're like, "Oh, you piece of shit, sack." Oh, man. I'd be like, listen, if you're looking to get some stuff under the carpet, big shout out there at Boy Bin Laden and the lads.
Yeah, like there's probably at least one or two guys who were like committing all sorts of fraud, and they were like, "Whoo,
yeah."
Nice.
But you know what? Right. That's probably what happened. That's maybe why that building fell down. It shouldn't have fallen down.
Some people
like,
believe
all the secrets are in there. Mm-hmm. Boom.
Sure, was there not? Was it 9/11? Like one of the main boys. Oh, there was a lot of people that like took their money out or bet against all sorts of things like this happening before it happened. I can't explain it further than that.
But you know what? Do you think like there are some things where like stuff happens and it is coincidence, and other times you're like, yeah.
So what's the point? Well, your man who worked there, he was like in charge of it. I don't know. You have to Google it to get specifics. But that was the one day
Larry Silverstein.
That was the one day he didn't go to work. Yeah. And everyone was like, why didn't you go to work that day? And he's like, an appointment. Or, like, he talks about an appointment for like 30 minutes straight. They're like, all right, man, calm the fuck down.
Was he Mexican? Or?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Nice.
Classic Mexican name.
And
Silverstein.
But like that, you would just be like, no, I'm sorry, I had the shits. Like, is that what you want to know? I had a dodgy.
Yeah, you just needed to shit and you were late, and then the entire 9/11 was just pinned on you. You're like, what?
But imagine, like,
I had a burrito the night before.
But imagine he's just like initially
Silverstein.
Imagine his thought process. He's there, right, with a wee bagel and a coffee, like, oh, like fuck for that.
I know.
Oh wow, you know.
You're just walking into work and boom, boom, and you're like, all right.
But imagine he did have the shits. Imagine the money he could have made out of like Imodium or something, or Senecot.
Yeah, right
just
after that.
Like straight after, be like, listen, you don't know what you might need.
You don't know
what the shits might save you from.
Yeah, exactly.
Ambassador.
Yeah. But yeah, and then like I think this is a sign of why the times we live in have got so bad. Is there was a video I've been just sitting on YouTube open for like about a week and wanting to watch it, and it was I survived falling 22 floors in 9/11. But it's too long and I can't be arsed getting to the pre-chats, like, boring.
That video doesn't, what did you say, it was 30 minutes long?
It was about like 18 or 19 minutes.
2 minutes explanation.
Yeah, I don't want to know how he was there, what got him there. I want to know, how did you survive that?
Yeah, and why did he title it like a MrBeast video?
Yeah,
because listen,
he's MrBeast challenge, jump out of the Twin Towers.
I mean, don't put that idea to MrBeast.
Yeah.
Because he's got in a bit of shit there about, like, did you see that story last week about him where it was like, he's getting in trouble because he offered a guy $500,000 to, like, get, like, tied up in a burning house. Is that what he was doing? Like, that was his, and it's on BBC News and everything. It's like, has MrBeast gone too far? And he's like, nah. Like, MrBeast is there, and I maybe think, like, Squid Games.
Yeah,
there. I think MrBeast, and he did games too, didn't he?
He's gonna become evil. It's that Batman quote: "Live long enough to see yourself become the villain." MrBeast is gonna start torturing. He's gonna bring in the Hunger Games, lad.
Yeah,
I think he could probably be the guy to convince people that it would be a fun idea.
But also, Hunger Games. Think about his name.
MrBeast.
Yeah, like that's a name that you can turn evil. You're Beast. Yeah. You are MrBeast. Like, it's not like he's called Mr. Sunshine. You know what I mean? He's Beast. Like,
to be fair though, he cured like 1,000 people's blindness, and then everyone was like, "How dare he?"
Yeah, I know.
But then
look at the world they have to look at now. What a bastard.
That's a fair point. Like, those guys don't know any of this weird shit exists. Yeah. And they're just there like, look, I don't know what they're doing.
Wearing cool glasses every day. No, there's no point. Like,
but you know what would
Ray-Bans?
What would be Ultimate Beast? Ray Charles bands? What would be Ultimate Beast would be, if that was a terrible joke, if he gave them sight and then was like, I am your creator, and then pulled their eyes out. Yeah. And I was like, this, you call me Mr. Beast for a reason. Now you can see, not a mind.
Yeah, he should. So you're saying he should get more evil?
I think so. I mean, I think no one can stop him because, like, realistically, what's MrBeast's origin story? Like, you guys must know. Like,
he started off by saying Logan Paul's name like 100,000 times on camera.
And was that like for algorithm reasons?
I think just being extreme in whatever sense he could back in the day without any money.
Yeah,
Wow.
no, I remember listening to something, and he said him and his mates as well. That goes 1 year, no distractions, no drinking, no drugs, no girlfriends, no, absolutely nothing, and just dedicate every day to YouTube and to see where it gets him. And it kind of clearly
and
worked.
this is what we're trying to do here on the Sly Guy
Yeah.
podcast. We're just trying to
No girls, no
do the
nothing,
exact-
just
nope.
young,
Oh, nothing.
hot boys.
yes, yeah.
every day.
That's what we're trying. That's what we're trying to do.
It's going well.
If I say
He
Logan
doesn't
Paul,
let us leave this room.
Shut up!
fuck
You
off.
should have a wee like a water pistol or a fucking whip or something every time
Yeah.
they speak.
No what? I just press a button on the table and
The butt plugs go off. It's like,
Oh, that'd be a sick move. Remember, like, was it the Mossad did the pagers that blew up?
mm-hmm.
Butt plugs that blew up. That'd be sick.
Just like, why were they or maybe just they don't have to blow up. Maybe they just get into really getting people off. It's like this plane has been taken over by terrorists. The whole plane like
But imagine,
so we're
like,
gonna get you off.
like the Trojan horse effect. That's what I would do. I would go in, and if I was looking to target a terrorist group, I'd be like, listen, we need to let the hair down. There's a load of butt plugs from just a friendly guy, and then like,
Love funny.
when they put them all in, boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom. And that'd be so embarrassing too, because like that's the worst part. They just blow up. Like,
Yeah, like right from the anus.
yeah,
Like
like you.
Kingsman, have you seen Kingsman?
No.
You know,
The first one, yeah.
you know when they have all the SIM cards and then their heads explode?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See if I
That
have
with butt plugs.
Yeah, that would work well.
Like yeah, that'd be pretty because everyone obviously has the hidden desire to
Prince
a
Albert
butt
bombs
plug
would
in
be
their
pretty
butt.
sick too.
Prince Albert bombs.
Yeah.
So convince a bunch of dudes to get the Prince Albert. Like,
boom.
lads, this is gonna be good crack. Bit of bounce.
Yeah.
Cockheads blown off by the end of the day.
And it mightn't kill you, it just would be really
Just
sore.
destroy your
Yeah.
junk.
And then like see if I think I've got it. See if like you like Al Qaeda and those lads who did 9/11.
Yeah.
See if they were like, we're going to heaven for like all the virgins we can get.
Yeah.
Try doing that with no cock.
Yeah. Blow their cock off and
What do
send
you
them to
think
heaven.
about that? Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of fucked it there. Like,
Yeah. You're going up there as a eunuch. Boom.
Yeah, so is that they believe they just get like 72 virgins?
Apparently so, isn't that? Well, I don't know if the exact
I've
number of
issues with the
virgins.
maths of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, why 72?
Every man now had 72 women. Like, that's impossible. There's not 72 women per man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the only thing is, I don't know necessarily if they get the full like goal of entire heaven, or it's just like Muslim
It's
heaven,
only
you know.
Muslim heaven.
Also, like,
Ah.
Not touching us.
it's also
no-
72 virgins, like 72 of like the most awkward sex you've had in your life. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like, is that alright? I don't know.
Yeah, and do you reckon one of the boys would be like, I wish I hadn't have driven that plane into that building now, that's shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks way more fun just be chilling, playing chess, drinking coffee with your lads, like.
Yeah. Imagine 72 dummy mummies.
Oh yeah. Getting pegged forever.
Yeah.
Pegged
Yeah.
for eternity.
Yeah.
Imagine having to deal with 72 women.
I know.
All of them like, who are you talking to other than me? They're like, no, I'm not.
Yeah. Oh no, that'd be a lot. Yeah. What would heaven look like for you? If you like, say if the lads were to come and get you, like you're minding your own business, like where do you like to hang out just during the day? Like if people are looking to find James McKegney, where they find you? In public, not your house.
Dude, I was about to say I don't leave my house anymore. I just fucking lie in my bed, just contemplating my life.
Right. So say you're in bed.
So,
You're in bed, right? Mind your own business, and some like Taliban dude just like crawls up from under the duvet and's like, listen.
I'm about to blow your cock up. I'm like, sick, lad. Nice. Taliban grinder. Nice.
Sly guy.
Guys, if you want more from the podcast, you need to get over to the Patreon, patreon.com/Sly Guy Podcast, where all the bonus content is there. If you're enjoying this episode that you're listening to right now, we are there with this guest, William Thompson, on the Patreon right now for an extra, more explicit Slyer Guy podcast, which is an extra half hour. So, and it's all over there. You've got the extra Sly Guy podcast. You get the occasional dog walks with Davey, vlogs, other stuff, early access to tickets and merch and all that other stuff. Only at patreon.com/Sly Guy Podcast. You can get there by following the link in the description of the podcast, but don't tell anyone. Shh. I just imagine, surely for at least a second, you'd be like, this is a bit weird. How'd you get in here, dude? I can smell opioids off you.
That sounds like a fucking great time.
But he
opioids.
comes like a genie, I imagine, like, okay, this is a Taliban genie, right?
Yeah.
So the Taliban genie comes to join you, and it's like, listen, I'll grant you 3 wishes, but it's only in heaven. So you get to, like, it's like Sims, but you get to build your own heaven with your own rewards. What does heaven for eternity look like for you?
Everybody's wearing Vans. I don't know. Just me and a bunch of burly hot truck drivers for all eternity, lad. Just parking our trucks, stopping off at truck stops, apple greens, glory holes.
Would you include the things in apple green? Like, would you keep apple green with the same, like, stores inside? Like, what would
it has
be
to be like a
inside?
fully authentic looking apple greens. The way. Do you know where they actually do have a truck stop, obviously, and there is like the toilet, and I have this toilet's got a shower, and there was one of them. I can't remember where it was, but there was a sign on it, and it was like, 1 person at a time, please. So they must have had a problem of like dudes just having a free for all in these apple greens toilets. But have you ever seen them though? They're like,
I've seen
lad.
Like, I've seen the apple green ones, but they looked alright. But I did see a sign on the door. It was like just one for the shower at a time.
Yeah,
and I did. My mind was like,
it was fun as hell for a brief moment.
But you know what though? When I saw it, I was like, my genuine first reaction before I told Catherine about it, I was like, they must just not have like the infrastructure or the plumbing to have that much water. And then she was like, yeah, water's the problem. And I was like, all right, okay.
We'll see if
and then she told me, and I was like, oh yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, drains clogged with jizz, dude.
Yeah, just like under that river in Ghostbusters, just the fucking river, but it's not pink.
Yes,
it's white.
Fucking hell.
But yeah, apparently American truck stops are someplace like
no, I've heard. Would you be into any of that, like outdoor stuff?
Like going outside or getting sucked off outside?
Yeah, well, any of it.
I like going outside and I like nature, but I feel like I like to know where my willy is at all times.
Okay.
So if I put it through a hole, I think there could be things on the other side, like there could be good things, and that'd be like hands or mouths, but there might also be like mouse traps or meat cleavers.
Yeah, can I just stick your dick through a glory hole and someone just mouse traps
like
you?
I saw a video the other day of it looked like a blade,
and
it wasn't moving, but it was going so fast, and then they put a cucumber through it.
Oh, so if they've one in your head, that's what's through the glory holes. But you never know, someone could bite.
Yeah.
You can just have a chomper.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and then you have to pull it back, but
they've got a grip now.
Yeah, that's bad. Like I saw
know what we're talking about.
I saw this glory hole situation once on, I can't remember what it was, but it was this dude was advertising a glory hole, but it was just in his house, like, so he'd put his address up, but all it was like a curtain with a hole in it.
Mate, 100%. See, during COVID, like, I think the gays were getting it so tough. I literally seen a few people on the apps being like, glory hole in my house between these hours, just pop in, my ma's doing sandwiches.
Yeah. But like I would have thought, like, with glory holes you would have wanted to not know what was on the other side, but if it's a dude like holding a top, you're like, you're gonna know.
His mum holding his head. Yeah. Go on ahead, son.
Yeah. And then like you go, but then surely if you go to a glory hole in a dude's house,
yeah,
you'll like drive past that house again and be like, oh fuck, there's a glory hole house.
Yeah,
it's not like it's just the space. Dude's out mowing his lawn or something. You'd be like, I don't think that's
who that was. Yeah. Oh my god.
Exactly. So I think like, and I remember once one of the houses we had in the housing executive that we were like emptied, there was one of the doors that had just like a circle with a thing in it. And,
no way.
Yeah, and we're like, I wonder, that must just be like hand toilet rolls through if you're doing poos and stuff. Yeah.
To be fair, that'd be great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Toilet roll hole. Any of you young boys into glory holes?
But I've heard that Victoria Square toilets are used quite a lot for meetups.
Yeah, do you know what? That's actually probably true.
I was in there not long ago, not for that, but the smell. I don't know how anything goes on in there.
Yeah, it's a disgusting place.
Bad shit, or
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
I 100% heard a dude have a wankerino in the Dublin bus centre. Like, I was down in the...
It's not a nice place.
It is fucking horrifying,
Yeah.
them toilets, but I was in the one next to this, the toilet next to me. There was a dude, he was making a grunting rhythm that went on way too. It was not a shit. There was way too much rhythm to it, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, I never thought I'd come across that in the wild.
Yeah, but you did.
But
you
there it was.
Did you peek over?
No.
That would have been a good time to be like, "What's happening, partner?" Yeah.
Hey, what's going on in here?
Because
boys?
like, either he's going to love it or he's going to stop doing it because it's the most awkward thing in the world.
I feel like someone doing that loudly would probably have loved it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If you looked over, they'd be like,
You know, it would have been really good banter if you'd have gone over the top to be like, "What are you doing there?" And then somehow jumped down and slid underneath. Be like, "Well, still at it." You know,
just come in all
like
the corners.
something out of like Alice in Wonderland or something. Just really spoof them out. Don't know what's happening.
Psychosis wank. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but no, like I remember I got really like uncomfortable once when I was doing a shit in America.
Yeah.
I don't like the way the American toilets are like that. You know, it's like if you're sitting there, it just covers your midsection. You know, like
Yeah, like people can just, hey.
like your full dick and balls are on show.
Yeah.
It's just the only thing covered is your nips. If you happen to be.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
The side gap of the door is
yeah.
crazy too. It's like they have a fucking playing card
Yeah.
just like right in front of the door.
It's like a Premier League fucking football shin guards these days. It's like in there, it's doing nothing.
Yeah, it's bizarre,
you
like,
know?
isn't it?
But like I was in there one day just doing my business, and I like to get a bit of spread on, and then
Right.
there was just a foot from the other thing just
popping
touched
in.
my foot, and I was
Sick.
like, oh no, and then the other foot scurried away, like, you know, whenever the house lands on the witch and the Wizard of Oz, like scurried
Man, that
away.
was someone trying to make a connection. It was just
Yeah.
like, it's okay,
you know,
brother.
You know what you should do though in that scenario? If you're doing a shit like that and your feet are close, you need to take your shoes and socks off and interlink toes, like hold your toes like that.
Oh no, that'd be
And just
something.
that's
Yeah.
a friendship, and then
Maybe it's just trying to be like, what do you think of these, lad? Spot these in fucking wherever you buy shoes.
But I would freak out. See if I was in one toilet in my business and a van came through, and then I went in the other and a van came through. I'd be like, oh no,
Like, how big is this guy?
I'm in
just look up and he's standing above you. Like,
shitting on me. No. Oh wow, that'd be pretty sick.
yeah.
I'd be in your heaven then. Just vans everywhere.
Yeah,
Just,
yeah.
Wow.
What's your heaven, Dave?
My heaven is peaceful.
Yeah.
I think like there's not a lot of like you've time to do whatever you want when you need. There's lots of big comfortable beds.
Yeah.
And
Are you stressed in real life right now?
Yeah, but like I have a lot to do in life. Like and like even now I'm like, oh shit, I have a kid now.
Yeah.
I don't collect it from
That must
school.
suck, does it?
Yeah, it's hard. And then like I find like yesterday at school there was an exceptional closure for teacher training. It's not even been open a month from summer. I don't know what the hell
Yeah.
they need trained on, but it was stressful for me. And then I brought my kids to see Catherine's grandparents.
Yeah.
So like fair play to them. They're elderly folk. You
Aye.
want to see them. I like both of them. But my kids get so bored, so the way they go to the like collect
Yeah, old
her
people are
granny
so
and go to the old
boring,
person's
lad.
home. And then Matilda was like, "This is boring." I said, "Shut the fuck up."
Just because they're so old.
Just because they're in a home and she's 5, like, you know,
Yeah,
wanting to do
I
stuff.
get that.
But she was like wanting to go into like the other people's rooms and like play with their shit. And when you're in an old person's home and you're playing with their shit, like it could literally either be their shit or like a tank that keeps them alive. And she's like, "What's this doing?" All I'm like, "No." Yeah.
Granny's dead, lad.
And then like she was just hard work. Like, and then by the time I got home, I was just exhausted and had to go and sit on my exercise bike for like an hour,
Oh man.
just having a panic attack.
Is that, I heard something like, how long is it men spend in bathrooms just to have moments alone in the year or something? It's something like 7 hours or something insane.
But I don't know. Like I've said this to a few people, and people are like, "No, I think you are the anomaly here." But like if I'm sitting in the toilet, I can make myself poo. Like,
What?
I can. Is that a thing, or am I just weird?
So you can be like, you could go at any time.
If not, I'm like, I'll squeeze something out. Yeah,
I'll squeeze something
yeah,
out.
because I feel like that gives me the validity to be there. Like if I'm just sitting there
Okay,
in the
you've
toilet,
trained yourself.
Yeah, like if I'm just in the toilet and they come in, she goes, "Oh, I'm trying to feed the kids and trying to get ready for school." "No, what are you doing in here? You're just sitting there." And I'm like, "No, I'm actually shitting."
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, you said, what are you doing in here? So she's in the room also.
Sometimes there's
Yeah.
been times I've been in the bathroom and
You're just
my
comfortable
entire-
enough to poop in front of each other,
my
I suppose, at
entire
this point.
family unit has been in there. Like at one point I was like, why is the dog in here too? Like, and we had a smaller bathroom at that time, and I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
this is just
Dogs
too
love
much.
coming into chill with you while you poop.
That's another thing too. We've got my mother-in-law's dog at the minute too, so she's grand. I love having her too, but it's just another being in.
It's a nightmare, lad. Dogs are the worst. I actually love dogs, but having a dog is it's hard work. It's like having a permanent toddler just in your house, lad.
You see, my dog's okay, but the one, my mother-in-law's dog, she barks. Finny doesn't bark.
Yeah.
So like I was in the toilet trying to just chill, and I just hear barking in my backyard, and it was like, what the fuck? Is there a fight going on? It was just her wanting in, and she does this weird thing where she like sit back and lift her paws up. She wants your attention, and I'm like, what are you doing? It's just weird.
On her back, she stands on her feet like a
not
back.
standing, but like sitting.
Yes.
And it's like,
oh nice.
And it's just looking at his face, and you're like, what even do you want? And it's just always food, but it's weird because I'm so used to my own dog's demeanor, and then she's just like this weird like praying mantis.
Yeah, this creepy being in your thing.
Yeah, so just a lot on, and I don't have enough time. Like I feel like I should just be riding my bike every minute.
But you're a big famous TV star now.
Yeah, I'm a serious actor. Yeah. You know what can I say?
Serious actor, lad. Yeah. Take me through the world of acting.
It's very weird. Like I must say, like for anyone that doesn't know, I was in Series 3 of Blue Lights. I reprised my role of Brendan from Series 2.
To critical acclaim.
Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of people do say that's a great performance, and I have to just go, yeah, it is.
Yeah, I like that. You just own it. You're like, yeah.
You know, because again, I think
I'm great.
I find a lot of stuff I'm ever in or do, whether it's in any way, stand-up podcast, I look at it back and I cringe and like, oh no, what am I doing? Right. So when I'm acting in something, I dread seeing it in case I'm like, that's shit. And thankfully, I watched it and went, oh, thank God, that wasn't too bad. Yeah. I'm all right. I'll survive the fight another day. Like.
Yes, so what do we have in store for Brendan? What does the future hold?
Brendan is a very complex guy with a lot of mental health concerns.
Yeah.
And I think the previous series, he's trying to get a bit of help. I think this series, he's maybe shunned the help and he's just in a worse scenario than he was before.
But you were talking about before this, you're cycling for mental health, lad, and you've never cycled in your life.
Well, I did cycle when I was a kid, like up and down
300 miles, lad.
Never cycle that. Never traveled 300 miles.
What made you do this?
I got asked if I wanted to be an ambassador for Action Mental Health, and I was like, this is a real great honour, thank you. I personally assumed that I'd be doing like, you know, a wee dose of like, you know, cutting a few ribbons, holding a few babies, saying like mental health is serious, let's support it. And they were like, let's launch into it with a challenge.
Let's torture this man for mental health. Let's destroy his brain.
But I assumed with it being a mental health charity, the challenge I'd be doing would involve like mental stuff. Like I thought maybe they'll get me to do a couple of Sudokus or something. Or
solving a Rubik's Cube.
Yeah, do like a crossword.
And it just goes mental. Yeah, as soon as you solve
mental. Yeah. But I was
this guy's mental.
Yeah,
he's mad for mental health.
But like
bonkers.
Yeah. And then I was like, you know what? A bit of me went. I actually, whenever I said I would do it, thought that like my wife or my parents might be like, "That's a dumb idea. Don't do that."
Yeah.
So I was like, let me just run it by those guys, and if they think it's a good idea, we'll do it. And then both of them were like, yes, sweet, nice one, fair play to you. And I'm like, fuck.
But
like everybody else I've spoken to has made me feel horrendous about it. Like really, really, like it's given me anxiety that I'm struggling to actually process and deal with. So yeah, it's going to be a real test. But at the end of the day, I'm going to have a sore bum.
Oh yeah.
But I'll hopefully get through it. And as long as... Like, if it's going to be a point where I think, like, I might die, like, that was the first thing when I first went out on my bike about 3 weeks ago in public. I had an awful time because I was so nervous about traffic. I couldn't, like, I was holding the bike so rigid. Like, it was just, my hands were so sore. It was horrendous.
Do you know what you should do? You should do a whole David Goggins thing with this. Just scream, someone come with a camera beside you, screaming into the camera.
And what's his
but
thing?
But like in Hard Man,
like stop the boat, stop the boat.
yeah. That's David Goggins,
yeah. But yeah,
immigrants are destroying this country. Stay hard, lad.
But yeah, no, I think like it's all in mind now, so just have to go and try to enjoy it. And you know what? It'll be a fun experience, I hope.
And where are you cycling to and from?
I'm cycling from Ards the first day, from Ards to like Newry, and then from Newry to somewhere else, and then from wherever that is to Portadown. That's day 1.
Yeah.
And then from day 2, it's like Portadown to Enniskillen to Derry.
Jesus fuck.
And then last day is Derry to Belfast.
Man, I don't know if I could do that. Like, Because like even now when I go on like walks with my mates, like say if you even do a mountain, I always get like halfway up and I'm like,
yeah,
it all looks the same at the top.
Yeah.
Just fuck, you just go on ahead up and meet me here.
But you know what I'm thinking about more?
I've become that guy.
I just think about when it's done. That's it.
Yeah,
you know, it'll be done, and hopefully. And the annoying thing is, like, I want to be doing different sort of fitness at the minute. I want to be getting into like it's once you hit that October arc, you want to be getting into like.
Do you know who you should be? Do you know who's that golfer that like used to smoke and drink and dress
John
funky?
Daly?
Yeah, lad, you should be the John Daly cycling lad. Wear funky colours, do it, pish the entire thing, smoke at every break.
Oh,
that'd be legendary.
But I might also die.
You might die, but sure, there's glory in that. Glory's forever, lad.
Do you know what? That is the one thing I will say. Like, I really do believe in the cause of mental health,
of course,
and trying to address the problems that we have in the country at the minute. Like, and I think the amount of people who are suffering from ill mental health and not know how to deal with it. Like, if I can shed any light on that, it's worth it. However,
these pussies.
However, I do not want to die for the cause. You know, I don't feel strong enough that I actually
You're like,
want
I'll get
to die.
tired for the cause.
Yeah, yes.
I'll get sore legs for the cause.
But I do not want to die.
I don't die for a cause.
I'd be so raging. I'd be like, no, I don't think there's any cause I would actually like
I'll get mildly upset for a cause,
Which is why, let's bring it full circle again. Big shout out to those terrorists and stuff that are willing to die for their cause.
Oh
that
my
is not
God.
Me. You know, that is not me. I'm not about that.
If giving them anything, you gotta give them that.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. Everyone believes they're the good guy.
But then when you look like even back to the hunger strikes and stuff, like, but to be willing to starve yourself for a cause, mental, I would agree to do it.
Yeah.
But then be like, I'm going to last longer than these
I was supposed to say, lad, you'd be there for
like,
months, lad. They'd be like, is this guy still alive?
I'd be like, don't worry,
he actually looks great.
You look better than he started.
This is like tempted them with like big juicy burgers.
Wafting in the smell of like a Big Mac. Just like,
yeah, but
pie on the windowsill.
But then you'd be like,
and they're just like floating toward it like a cartoon. Like,
but then be like, that's also, we're boycotting that as well, so no. We're not
boycotting pies, lad.
Boycotting McDonald's, yeah.
Boycotting windowsill pies.
Yeah, but no, I think like I could probably last that a good while. Like,
yeah,
I'd be sitting there like months and months, be the world record.
Yeah,
and then, but yeah, I just
the other hunger strikers would be looking at you like, you just a big juice. They just see a big juicy steak.
They'd be like, that fucking guy.
Look at that guy.
Yeah, and I'd be sitting. I'm a bit of a pussy too, so I'd still be wearing like the prison issue uniform and all, and be like, that guy's a fucking bit of work.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'd be like, I don't want to put my shit in the walls, like, because I can shit when I want. So like,
that's true. Yeah, I'll just go to the toilet.
I would end up suffocated in my own shit because there'd be so much of it. The room would just get smaller and smaller and smaller. Yeah, but no,
entombed in your own poop.
Yeah, but I mean, I think like anyone that's willing to die for anything, fair play to you. It's not me. It's not me. It is not me. It is not me.
I will not be doing that. Like, what is there anything you think you'd die for?
Only my kids.
Right.
I think only my wife.
Sweet but poor lad. Anything else?
No, I mean, like there's nothing, because I believe that we're all being duped by people at the very top of the political chain, and I think we're falling for it. So
I agree.
I think, you know what? Like, what did the boy say? You know,
famous boy.
The famous boy. Who are the most famous boys in the world? I'll tell you who. The 4 dudes in System of a Down. Yeah, and what do they say? When BYOB, you're feeding them lies from the tablecloth. You know what I mean?
Is that their lyrics?
You're sending people out to die while you're just eating off the. You know, it's not cool.
Yeah, like, that's
like, I think if you're willing to make someone do something, you have to do it yourself. Like, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's all one big psyop, lad.
Oh, how sick would it be though, right? If Trump was like, we're launching rockets into Iran, but first, I'm going in on horseback with a saber. I'm just going to start whipping, like, cutting heads of Iranians and stuff.
I could absolutely see it as well.
It's sick.
Everyone would be like, fuck this guy. That was kind of cool.
You know what I would respect?
That was kind of cool.
Imagine Michael D. Higgins heading up to storm it and just, like, fucking sword fighting with Edwin Poots.
I feel like
sick.
I feel like he could actually get away with killing someone, and everyone would be like, God, he's so cute, lad.
Yeah, like, look at him.
He's just so cute.
You know what he's like? He's like the wee, you know, the cockamuras
yeah.
in Moana, the wee coconut
creatures. Yeah.
He's like one of them.
He, like, it really doesn't help that the president of our country literally looks like a wee leprechaun. Like,
your country.
Huh?
Of your country.
I'm sorry.
No, the president of the island. All right.
Of the island. Looked like a wee leprechaun, like, do you know what I mean?
I mean, there's definitely, like, have you ever seen him beside, like, an Irish wolfhound?
Yeah.
It's weird because he's up to their knees.
Yeah, he could literally ride on his back. Yeah.
Is McGregor going for his job?
He got literally.
Yeah, he's done.
He applied for it, put out an announcement. Yeah, and then everyone was like, "No, lad," and he had to like back off the next day.
Do you reckon there was
He
like
was in Banbridge McDonald's drive-through the other day.
Are you serious?
Conor McGregor?
Yeah.
He said, "I'm going to be president of this McDonald's, lad." Like, give me something.
Also, didn't respect the boycott. So.
Yeah,
fair play.
fuck him, lad. Yeah.
And you're like, what the fuck are you doing here? And he's like, I'm here for the fucking Game of Thrones tour. And you're like, all right, Connor, Jesus. Yeah, but yeah, I think I it's safe to say, like, the phrase "cook the goose" is thrown about a lot. He's definitely a dude who's cooked the goose.
He's cooked the goose.
He's like, I think he's taken too many blows.
Yeah, too many. Yeah, too many blows to the noggin. Bit of partying. Mm-hmm. He's but do you ever actually genuinely watch old videos of him speaking?
Yeah,
you're like, fuck, this guy is motivational.
Yeah,
and now it's like listening to your mate you brought to an afters.
Yeah,
who just won't stop talking to.
But like, there's so many guys of maybe our kind of age that were like, what a hero he is, and like, if like, it's back to that thing again about you live long enough to become like MrBeast. Like, Conor McGregor,
Mr. Bean, lad. He's getting there, like. Mr. Bean, lad. Just mute and weird.
Oh, what expressive eyebrows! You know. Oh, but that was the worst of all. Do you remember when Mr. Bean just like stroked James Acaster's girlfriend? That was so smack of him.
Do you remember when he drove his car around with his armchair on the roof?
Yeah, that was pretty sick.
That was pretty sick.
Remember when his shorts came off in the pool?
Yeah.
After jumping off the...
That was wacky.
Yeah. But the only thing that they don't tell you was that it was into the kids' pool.
Yeah.
And he was just a dude.
It's just kids running and screaming. Do you know what? Maybe if McGregor modelled his life after the antics of Mr. Bean, I think he could get back on top.
Let me put it to you.
The chair on the car, sliding into the pools, togs coming off, like a wacky sound effect, like whoop, 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 whoop. I think people would be like, this guy's kind of
and then speaking
sick.
Less, just go
speaking less, yeah.
Like all you would do is like put political situations in front of him on a card, he would react. You know, you'd just be like the wee dinghies coming across. Like,
yeah, man.
Yeah, that'd be pretty
I think
good.
We're onto something.
Homelessness.
That's all you need to say on the point. Just,
yeah. Oh man. But do you think people like McGregor, or like to a greater extent Trump, do you think there's ever like an arc that those guys can have where people might be like, oh, they're classic or they're sound again, or do you think no?
Come back to her.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I think anybody, if you disappear for 2-3 years, come back, make a wee bit of a joke about it, new hair, abs or something, bit of a change, I think you could turn anything.
Like, I wanted Trump to not be a politician anymore.
Yeah.
And I thought he'd be great crack, like on, ironically, the Jimmy Kimmel show, you know, something like that. Come on and just be like, what was I doing? Like, whoa. Yeah.
I can't believe they let me. Do you know what I mean?
It was crazy. Yeah, I think that would be.
Instantly, I think people would maybe like him again. For sure.
But you look back on how mental it was. Like, whenever they, like, the January, was it January 6th? Where they all stormed the Capitol and all. That's insane. Like, a dude with to be fair, he looked like a bit of you.
Oh, the guy with the
horns. I'm like, if ever was a guy who'd turn up, you.
Yeah, I feel like doing that would just be a kind of fun thing to show up to. But like,
yeah,
do you know what I mean? Next thing you're.
3 days ago, it came out that there was 300 police officers kind of hidden amongst the people.
Oh yeah.
Guide them all
Oh, for sure. Psyop, lad. It's all nothing is real, lad. Nothing is real. Oh shit!
Don't break the boycott, my man. Like, no mention.
Fuck.
Yeah. Oh dear. Though, yes, it's just the world we live in. I think when you get to maybe, and this is the thing. Like recently, I've noticed people, like you guys especially, cause me this abuse. People in comments are just like we did a video talking about like a clip. I was chatting about smoking weed.
Yeah.
And like everyone's like, no, he's talking shit, he's lying. I'm like, that was just, I think I got the term wrong. I maybe say, to me, right?
People were making fun of you because you said you could smoke a full doob in 2 puffs.
Yeah.
Well, we're about to show them right now.
Yeah. I've got 2 blunts. But then people are like, no, he said blunt. I don't know what the difference between a blunt is and like cannabis weed. Like I don't know what's what. And like, see, back in my day when I was a kid, all the cool drug guys used to have like this hard dark green stone, and they would like light it and then flake it off.
Oh yeah, that is hash.
they used to put that in with the tobacco and all and roll it. That's what I smoked, but I dare say I called it a blunt, and people are like, no, a blunt's 100% weed.
Yeah, dude.
I'm like, sorry.
And you got a lot of abuse for that, didn't you?
Yeah, apparently, yeah. You saw that, like, fucking hell.
People raging.
But you know what? I'm going to say, but people call me a liar. I'm like, oh, maybe I got my terms wrong. Oops.
Yes.
But you know what I mean? They're like, people get so annoyed. Like, you need to get a life.
Yeah, lad.
You know? And then people are like, oh, this guy's rage baiting. No, I'm just stupid and got my terms wrong. Oops. But you know what? I did it in a couple of goes, whatever it was, whether it was a doobie, whether it was a blunt, whether it was a hash bong.
Yeah.
I don't know.
A hash bong.
I love those things with McDonald's breakfast.
The hash bongs.
But not when I'm on boycott. I don't. See, as soon as there's a ceasefire between Palestine and Israel,
stocks through
McDonald's breakfasts are going out of stock. Like, there's not going to be a single ice cream machine working across the entire world when that happens.
That's another fucking psyop, lad. You just brought that up. Do you know the ice cream machine? The people who made the ice cream machines for McDonald's apparently purposefully made them shit so that their engineers have to constantly go out and fix them for cash, lads, for a bit of dough. See, I don't know if that's true, like, but you can look it up.
I had heard a rumor you have to clean the machines a certain way. And like, it's a bit of hassle, and like the staff just CBA.
Some wee snotty teen lad.
Switch it off, like, and like, nah, fuck that.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Fuck that.
McGregor in the drive-through, not getting a McDonald's.
Give me a chocolate milkshake.
Yeah.
Sorry, the machine's off. Nah, fuck that.
He's going to mix himself.
With his dick. Stirring it around. That was a weird thing, wasn't it, when he had the weight hanging off his dick?
That was a big old dick.
Yeah,
with a heavy weight on it.
Yeah, and then
it's kind of impressive.
But this is another thing, right? You just can't please anybody.
Yeah.
That comes out and people are like, it's at an angle.
so it's shame.
Yeah, and like, man,
some wee 2-incher guy talking about it being at an angle.
Yeah,
it's jealousy.
That is jealousy.
Yeah,
and you know what? It would be an angle when it's that big. Like, there's none.
But you know what, lad? He seems there seems to be nothing that can take that man down. Like, bad thing. Court case. You like can't get any worse. Boom, full erect cock on Twitter.
Yeah. Well, Dustin Poirier's knee, like, that took him down. He kicked it. Me fucking leg. Oh. Yeah. You know what the annoying thing is? He might actually see this and get.
I was about to say, yeah.
He'd be the sort of guy who would see this.
He would see it and land at your house.
Yeah, yeah, and I'd be like, oh no,
like
what did I do here? I did say before once that I reckon I could beat him in a fight just because I'm 4 times his weight.
You should do the MrBeast thing and just continuously talk about how you kick the fuck out of McGregor on your podcast to blow it up.
Yeah. Let's do it. And then imagine I got Imagine I was the guy that brought MrBeast from being MrBeast to straight up Beast.
Yeah.
And like, I was like, you know what we're going to do for your next challenge? You're going to help me get McGregor.
Yeah.
You're going to get him and we're going to burn him in a house. What about that, MrBeast? In fact, not even in a house. We're going to put him on a stake and be like, Beast, because that's what he's known as now.
Yeah.
Beast / the Sly Guy podcast coming together to burn McGregor. It would get views.
There was some meme like that. It was like MrBeast and he tweeted it or something. He was like, I've got a guy in a burning house for 500,000. I've got a man in a fridge, trapped in a fridge for $1 million. I've got a boy in my basement. I've got a guy on a bridge. And everyone's like, whoa, why was there no incentive for the boy in the basement?
Yeah.
It's just a guy in my basement.
Yeah. He's just making Saw movies.
Yeah. But I mean, that's where it ends. Like, doesn't
you imagine that's where MrBeast's life ended? So
yeah.
Oh man, that is a fucking movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Lifetime movie. Like
MrBeast, that'd be class.
MrBeast, how he turned to Saw.
Speaking of Saw, you know what one of my favourite ever internet clips is? There's a guy dressed as a wee puppet from Saw on like a tricycle, and he just comes cycling. And he goes, "Want to play a little game?" And then the trike just breaks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, real fun. But no, my mind is blown. My mind is blown. Listen, let's do a Slyops. Do you know what a Slyops is? A Slyops? Wow.
A Slyops.
That's actually a great.
There we go. That's good.
Here's a new segment called Slyops.
Slyops.
Jeepers.
You just ring people and try and gaslight them into believing something.
Yeah. Oh no, what have you got there? You mad phone guy. Right, okay. The op? Oh no. I was like, don't even talk to me. Right, let me see. Sly Llama. Oh no.
talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, no, right. I'm trying to work out which one we want to do on.
And are these guests?
Yeah, so these come in from patrons. So send me these.
The Sly Llamas.
You know what? I'm going to save one. Since we spoke about a wee bit about Israel, we'll do an Israeli one.
Right.
Now this is Sly Llama. So this sounds mental, but my great aunt is a bit mental.
Okay.
So I'm around my mum's and my great aunt's there having a cuppa.
So we're making her cycle 300 miles for...
Shh, don't.
Sorry.
I'll have a panic attack. We're watching the news and Benjamin Netanyahu appears with Donald Trump. I threw some shade his way, obviously, and my aunt was like, he's not that bad on a personal level. I was like,
Once you get to know him, the genocide thing's like...
She then said when she worked in a bar in a town called Malden in the United States in the late 70s, she apparently met Benjamin Netanyahu, or Ben, as he went by.
I met Ben.
And said that he was good fun. I said, how well did you get to know him? And she said it was only for one night and winked. Is she sly or what?
Wow.
So, I don't know. Is this a spoof? Basically, what she's saying is this woman had a go on Ben Netanyahu back in the day, like.
Yeah.
I don't, but is he not Israeli, like? So what's he doing in America?
Is
In
he
the
Israeli?
70s?
That's a fucking question.
Maybe she just thought it was him.
Yeah, do you know what? It was some guy and his game was I'm Benjamin Netanyahu. And that was the one woman it worked on.
But
She was
before,
like,
but
really?
before anyone knew he was.
Not even
yeah.
She's like, all right.
Oh man, like in the
He said, no, trust me, this guy's going to be hot shit in like a decade. Like,
yeah, like that's a long game. Like it's 50 years ago, the 70s. This dude's like, man, see when I'm older, I'm gonna fuck shit up. But you know what? I think it's I'm gonna go as far as say I reckon it's a bit sly to go Netanyahu's alright. Like, you know, separating the artist from the art kind of thing.
yeah, I shouldn't believe.
Yeah, I think
You believe his art is
yeah.
is was a bit
Yeah.
He is 75, so he was born in 1949. There is
It could have been
in America in the 70s.
Oh, 100%, yeah. He could have been. Where did she say it? At a bar?
She said in a town called Malden.
Malden.
Yeah, Malden, Malden. So
Here he could have been a young hot buck at the beginning of his political career.
A buck cat.
What?
The buck cat. That sounds like a graphic novel you'd enjoy.
The buck cat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The buck cat. A buck cat to me is a big brawn guy, like.
Yeah. Oh, that's like. Oh, there comes the fucking buck cat, lad.
But yeah, what good.
But yeah, like the
Buck Cat Peterson. Like, he's gonna be a cool guy. So,
no,
yeah.
that's quite a possibility there, and he was so good that she's like, it's fine.
Yeah. Listen.
He laid serious pipe.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And ironically, he's destroying a lot of infrastructure that would include
no.
pipes and stuff nowadays.
Starting with that
Yeah.
woman's.
Yeah. Let's just say he littered me with a serious artillery.
There we go.
His drone rained down on me, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yes, yes.
Gross. Yeah.
Genocide this.
Well,
pussy
I'm going to
or
come out and
something,
say I think that your great aunt's got dementia or something and it's just going doolally.
That's what she latched onto, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's or else it's weird. It's definitely weird banter for a great aunt to be like, see him.
Yeah.
Not giving much away, but see when I was back in America back in the day, I may or may not have asked his D, if you know what I mean. And she's like, what does that mean? Sat on his desk.
Hey.
No penis. I put his penis in my mouth. But what did you do back in the day?
Would you buck him?
It depends on the consequences.
The consequences?
Yeah.
Right.
If Mr.
What could
Beast
possibly be
if
the
Mr.
consequences?
Beast came up to me and was like, if you buck Netanyahu, total ceasefire.
Oh, yeah.
And there's going to be tranquility in that part of the world going
Buck him
forward.
for peace.
I'd be like, yeah, I'll become Buckcat Patterson or whatever else.
Maybe that's it. Maybe it's just a closeted man and he's just taking his anger out on the world and that's all he needed was
Tell you what,
one of them
though,
explosive butt
he's
plugs.
got whopper ears.
Big old ears, lad. Yeah. Oh,
know?
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if it's for world peace, I'm doing it. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think
Peace for peace. That's a good charity thing I'd like to do.
a piece for peace.
No, peace, Piece, peace for
Peace
peace.
for peace.
So you just get your peace out and
Yeah.
then you promote peace. Like, I reckon that would, like, definitely in political situations, soften the tension a bit. If you had to go into a political meeting with your dick just out of your trousers.
Oh yeah, it'd make it a wee bit
fly
silly.
down, dick out.
There's nothing sillier than just a bunch of dicks.
Yeah.
Like a fucking flaccid
Oh yeah,
wiener.
and
It's hilarious.
If even there's a slight bit of veinage, you're out.
No,
You're out. It's
I
gotta
can
be,
see the blood a pumping.
yeah, Metal Gear flaccid. That's what we're talking about in Parliament. Keir Starmer's new rule: fuck the Brit cards. Forget about the ID. Softies. That's what just get, and like that's what you need to gain entrance is a wee softie.
A wee softy.
And in order to
I think
get
there's
in,
something to this, lad.
I think so. And you know what you have? Like the bouncer, you know what the bouncer let you in has?
Yes,
you know some of those wee patisserie things that you get the get the pan au chocolats and Marks and Spencer's?
Yes.
He just has to go,
You just lift it and go, oh, there's a bit of a
Yeah.
wiggle there.
on you
You're
go.
on through
yeah.
it.
But then it's
Yeah.
going to be awkward. A lot of like politicians are sort of like old white guys.
Yes.
So there'll be drippage.
Bit of drip, yeah,
Yeah.
but no drippage allowed.
No.
Like,
You know what you need? Plenty kitchen towels.
yeah.
Not sponsored by them, but I'd love to be.
Is that the one with the two bears?
One sheet.
One sheet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Get one
Yes.
sheet there with a plenty, just dripping.
Just catching the drippage.
Yeah, Hillary Benz Walt like and send them all in, lads. Let's talk peace.
Yeah.
And let's talk
But
peace.
first, let's
and peace.
see peace.
Yes.
Yeah.
World peace.
Yeah.
That's what we
World peace.
Yeah. I mean, we can make it happen. It's pretty magical. So what do you reckon? I'm going to say your aunt needs to be put in the home. That's as far as I'm going.
I believe her, lad.
Yeah.
That's straight up believe
You know
her.
what? Fair play. Believe all women. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. I feel I apologize. So yeah, basically your aunt sucked Netanyahu. What about that?
Yeah. I think that's it's a bit of a flex. Like,
Yeah.
I believe her.
Do you reckon there must be some people out there that have done like stuff, maybe even hung out with, or like, you know, had a chat in the train with like Jeffrey Dahmer, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And be
Well,
like-
I think you could have a pint with almost anyone and walk away from it and go,
Yeah.
"Do you know what? It was kind of sound."
Yeah.
And sure, I mean, Jeffrey Dahmer, like, how he must have been charming enough.
Yeah. And he was hot too, like.
Yeah.
Dahmer definitely had a twinkle in his eye.
Dahmer's the...
A twinkle in his eye, a twink in his basement. That's classic Dahmer. Yeah. Dahmer, just his thing was he liked dudes to just be totally chill. Like, and so chill that they didn't move
They
at all
didn't
or
move.
breathe or anything. Like, he
Yeah.
liked them to be so super
That's a
chill.
chill
like,
guy, yeah.
But he liked to do experiments on people and all too. Like to just see
He
if-
was, yeah, there was the series about him, wasn't there?
yeah,
That
like
was,
battery acid in your brain. Would,
Yeah.
But speaking of that, there's a new series out, the old Ed Gein
Oh,
monsters.
that Ed Gein by
can't wait to
Charlie
see that.
Hunnam. Thought he was too attractive to play Ed Gein, but I think they've done a good job. Without,
Did you think that at the start?
yeah, when I heard that, I was like, why Charlie Hunnam? I've ripped, jacked Ed Gein,
Yeah.
trying to sexify Ed Gein.
But this is why actors deserve way more respect.
Yeah, coming from
He was able to make himself look like a dude
Gein
that
Bean
may
lad.
wear the Gein Bean.
The Gein Bean lad.
Yeah. They made him think he could be the Gein Bean. Like Charlie Hunnam, I couldn't have imagined him with a big pair of like sawed off tits on him, but
but
he's done it.
you know, he's changed my mind.
Yeah, and that's why he's the Gein Bean. Like, yeah. Wow.
I'm looking forward to seeing I didn't know there was sawed off tits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this dude Gein, the Gein Bean, made a vest avec tits
Jesus.
out
but
of just someone's actual body.
but
Like.
his mum's. He
No,
made a
he
dress
wasn't
out of his
sick.
mum's
Like no,
skin.
not his mum.
He did, mate. He made a dress out of his mum's
not out of
skin.
his- he wanted to be like his mum. He didn't touch his own mum.
Yes,
He's not a
sorry.
total sicko.
He's not
He
a
just
complete
dug
freak.
up other one that looked like his mum and made tit vests out of them.
Did he not make a skin mask out of his mother's
Yes,
face?
not his mother.
Not his mum?
Another woman.
Right, okay.
Again, not a sicko.
Don't slap. Don't slap.
Don't be
Stop.
like, don't make
No.
it weird.
No, don't let's change the narrative. The Gein was a bit off. Like he was okay. He was doing his thing. Like let him be. People have different. Like let's not kink shame people. All right. Be so weird though, wouldn't it? Like you know, like sometimes you like can see in like your neighbours' houses the old time. If they're like their lights are on at night and they're like just like washing dishes or something.
Yeah.
Imagine just looking into his house with a wee light on. He's like. with just some dude's face on, or not even a dude, a woman's, you know, and like a belt
I
with
mean, he's in his
nipples.
house, like,
Yeah.
privacy.
But imagine like that happened to me one day. It was that I thought was a bit weird.
Exact thing.
No, I was walking up my stairs. I was walking across the window, and my neighbour was outside and waved to me, and I was like, "Why? I'm in my house. What the fuck? How can you? This is
you
it's
should
weird."
not- Do you believe if you're in the house, like say if you're like walking around fucking nude or whatever, do you believe that's totally cool, like in the presence of your own house, even if you believe your neighbours could potentially see you?
No, I think you should try that now. I think you should try to be covered, like
discreet. Right, fair.
But now it's sick if like you're like a teenage boy or whatever, and like you have like a 20-year-old neighbor who's really hot and she's running about like that. That's cool.
All right,
because
I
remember that happened to me once at holidays, and was one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my life.
You see it often on holidays. Yeah. That's like often where you will see people bucking for the first time is through the apartment windows of someone else's apartment.
No, I remember once I saw this really attractive woman. I must have been like 13 or 14.
Yeah.
Just like in this other hotel across the way with no clothes on. I remember being like, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen in real life flesh, you know?
Yeah.
And again, I can get why some things like, in formative years, people can make them fucked up. Because I remember seeing that going, I like what I see there. That's nice.
Yeah.
So I can imagine if you're like an Ed Gein and see some weird shit at a weirder age, you're like, that could have an effect on you, you know?
Yeah. We had something similar like on holidays. I think we did see a couple bucking through our bathroom window.
When you say we,
it's just the whole family. Like, we're all taking turns, just having a look.
Like, can I see this?
Jesus, yeah. But yeah, and I thought I was like, do you know what? That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's cool.
But then sometimes like you go like, are people like exhibitionists or are they? Or are you?
Say there's a little bit of that on it for sure.
Because like when I was doing the radio last week, we were in a temporary studio which was just opposite a hotel. Yeah. And like just the amount of the dudes' nips and butts you could see just like looking out the window in the morning.
For real?
Yeah.
Where?
Not Pharrell, no, just a random guy.
A bunch of dudes' butts and nips at the window. Yeah. From the hotel.
No, from the studio.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So like.
What was happening?
Just guys waking up, checking the Belfast weather, like, you know,
just doing the stance.
And then you're probably in a hotel, you don't know where people can see you, like, you know.
Yeah, fair. Mm-hmm.
And then I remember there was a time when I was in New York, and I was just like looking out of the hotel window, and it wasn't like you could see anyone nude, but it was just people like in their like kitchen windows, and like there are so many people just living different lives. It's just so weird that there's like so many people here.
Yeah,
you know, and you're like, I wonder what's going on in their day, you know. It's weird.
We had like a similar, like we did a pile of mushrooms one time and someone said something similar and it terrified me. We were just sitting in the room for hours just tripping balls, and one of my mates was like, imagine we just open this door and it was just hundreds of this room repeated forever with all different things going on. And I hate people that say, I had another mate who one time we were tripping and he was just like, here lads, imagine we're all in hell. It's like, why would you say this? You need to get good trippers, lad. Did you ever trip other than the weed?
I can't. No.
No?
No, like, so how many mushrooms can you do?
I've no idea.
I've done all mushrooms. I'm just going to start winding.
I don't do them anymore.
Up. Like, how many ecstasy tablets can you take in one go? I took 50 in one go.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah. Easy, lad. No shot.
I did 5 liters of heroin one night. What do you think about that?
Do you want to do one rage bait one here and we'll clip it up?
You should, yeah.
And then we'll just see the reaction to it.
Yeah, like pure serious.
This is like a test.
As if you were telling me you drank a pint of heroin.
Yeah.
Or a pint of acid. You're right. Yeah. Didn't even affect me, lad.
Yeah. See, during COVID, whenever Trump said that like bleach would cure COVID, I drank an entire bottle of bleach, like, and it made me feel a bit uncomfortable, like, but it didn't.
Didn't cure it, but you felt.
No, but it didn't. I didn't feel sick or anything. I felt like a bit like, oh, I've eaten too much.
Yeah.
But like, it didn't have any real effect on me at all. Like, and people are like, apparently bleach can kill you. It's corrosive, but I think that's bullshit. I think that's just the government. It's again another psyops, isn't it?
It's a psyops to not drink bleach. Yeah.
Yeah, but
was
I think
it tasty at all?
It like it was hot. It was like a fireball, like a shot of fireball. You know, it was like you're doing a fireball or like a sambuca or something.
And was there any benefit that you would be like, I would do that again?
My anus, I would say, is no longer brown after I took it. It cleaned that right
so it's
out,
like an internal
cleansing system.
Bleach.
But like I would say, like if they think it cures diseases, work away. Like it didn't have any effect on me.
Yeah. I would agree with that.
Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. And see if people like, this guy can smoke a blunt in one go and he drinks bleach. Oh, yeah. But people like...
Just tag that guy underneath.
People need to just like chill out, man. They just need to chill out and just go. Speaking of chilling out, do you have anything to promote? You have a show coming up, don't you?
Next week. When will this be out?
Next week. What date is your
Thursday the 9th.
Thursday. Yes, this is out Thursday the 9th.
Okay,
so there might be 1 or 2 tickets on the door.
If there's last minute tickets, Ulster Sports Club.
And what's your show called?
Homo Sapien. for no reason.
Right, okay. I nearly
She says
said
homo on it. So
Yeah.
I'm like, that'll do.
I nearly said homosexual there, which is such an old dad move.
Homo
Go and see the
shit.
show Homosexual live.
That's homosexual. Aye. No, it's homo
What a
sapien.
fighter for homosexual, by the way. What that was one of the
What
greatest.
was this?
When you were doing the boxing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was some of the funnest.
Smoked Darren
Yeah.
Matthews.
Yeah. But at least he's
Dead.
over it. At least he's over it.
Is he over it?
You know what he needs to do? Chill out a bit.
Uh-huh.
Drink bleach.
Well, yeah. With the common medicinal effects of drinking bleach, that'd be good.
I thought you said with gammon. I was going to say, if you're going to eat bleach, if you eat bleach and it makes you feel uncomfortable,
This is
some
real
gammon.
science. You gotta have some gammon. That'll keep the bleach. That'll
Yeah.
stop releasing the bad toxins. in
I'll
the
tell you
bleach.
what though, see when you drink bleach, your burps are amazing.
Yeah.
Like you burp and you're like, am I a urinal? It is sick, man. Like, so yeah. So James McKegney, Homo sapien. Check it out. Link for the last couple of tickets.
So interesting.
I can't even come and watch you
Why?
because I'm riding my stupid bastard bike, and it's
Fuck, lad.
and it's day 2, so I'll have my arse will be falling apart. I'll be in Enniskillen somewhere, and bits of me will just be strewn out all over the road, like.
Okay, football. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Or the two young boys should come. Are they free?
No, they have to stay in this basement here
Oh,
to be
yeah.
like make sure that nobody gets to them. But
Yeah,
yeah, well,
okay.
I mean, you're more than welcome to come and laugh at me if you want, or like come and hang out in the hotel and eat scampi with me or something like in the evenings.
Look at all the
Yeah.
nipples.
Oh
No
yeah,
wonder
that's what we'll do. I'll set up a camera and just do go, and that's probably illegal, isn't it? I'll just do a voyeur camera
Nipple
across the way.
watch.
Yes, but yes, what a pleasure. This has been a treat, and we're going to
Thank you
carry
very
this
much,
on.
lad.
On the we have another Slyops, which doesn't involve Benjamin Netanyahu, to the best of my knowledge, and we'll see what's inside the bag.
Yeah, really, really.
gift
wanna
for
see
you.
the bag.
What do you reckon it is? Do you want to have a prediction? If you look at that bag, you look like a man that knows what's in a mysterious present.
Is it bleach?
You
love
wish
that.
it was
I
bleach.
actually don't know. I can't guess. I need to open it. Can we open it now?
Nope, because we're going to go over to Patreon and then you can open
Jump
it.
over to Patreon.
So thank you very much. We'll
What's in the
head
bag?
over for the Slayer Guy podcast on the Patreon right about now.
Sly guy.
Hey, I know you've not hit the subscribe button. I'm telling you, I don't want to have to start giving names. All right, Gary? I know you're listening and you're not subscribing. Same for you, Sarah. Lucy. Michael. Typical Mike. It's such a Michael thing not to subscribe, isn't it? To consume and not give back. It's so Michael. Don't be a Michael. Be you. Hit subscribe.